It's not my favorite Bible story, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but I think it's gross. Jesus washes his friends' feet. I mean, like when my kids were little, when they were little babies, like bath time was so fun and sweet. But imagine Peter comes in and puts his big old clodhoppers up there on the table, and they're disgusting, right? He's got to wash his feet. Like, I think that's super gross, but maybe that's the point. See, Jesus knows what's going to happen in the next couple days. He knows he's about to be arrested. He knows the physical toll that his body will take. He knows that he'll die. And so he slows down to serve his friends, to wash their feet. And yet that's not even the craziest part of the story, because in the next room, right after Jesus is done washing their feet, which by the way is an act of service, that's an act of humility. It's something normally a servant would do. In the very next room, his disciples have the audacity to argue amongst themselves which one of them is the greatest. Watch this. Luke records it in his gospel. It says that a dispute arose among the disciples as to which of them was considered to be the greatest. They want to know, hey, Jesus, when you take over and you become king and all that stuff, which one of us gets to sit on that little throne next to you? Like, are you kidding me? The Son of God, the creator of all things, has found himself kneeling down before you to wash your disgusting feet. And you have the guts to argue which one of you is the greatest? Watch how Jesus responds. He says to them, the kings of the Gentiles lord it over them, and those who exercise authority over them call themselves benefactors. But you're not to be like that. Listen, instead, the greatest among you should be like the youngest, and the ruler like the one who serves. Jesus is like, you're not getting it. I'm the Messiah. I'm the anointed one. And what did I just do? I served you. It's almost like he goes, you want to know who the greatest is? I'm the greatest. But do you know why? It's not because my power. It's not because my authority. It's because I'm humble enough to serve you in any way that you need. I'm humble enough to bow before you and show you love. So, as we're thinking about Easter and we're getting ready for Easter, can I ask you a question? Do you make everything about you? Is all your stuff, all your thoughts, is it all about your mess and your problems? Is the way that you talk to God, is it always about you and how everything affects you? Could you look at Jesus for just a moment? Who, again, think about what he's about to go through. He doesn't make it about him. He goes, my friends, I love you. How can I serve you? You want to get ready for Easter? You want to prepare your heart for Easter? Look up from your circumstances. Be like Jesus and go serve someone. See you next week.